What's up? This is Range Rover Ricks. I'm your host of the Black Sofa Podcast, and I want to thank y'all for tuning in right now. But another thing I need from y'all is to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. We got a lot more coming, a lot more interviews, a lot more heat, merch, and everything else, man. So like, share, subscribe. That's right. Like, share, subscribe. The Black Sofa Podcast. Peace. And you're now tuned in to the Black Sofa Podcast. Welcome, this is the Black Sofa Podcast. I'm your host, Range Rover Ricks, and I'm thrilled to be joined today by one of the most exciting party promoters out right now. Man, y'all help me welcome my boy Brock, the promoter, man. Welcome to the show, big dog.
What's up, man? What's up?
So for those that don't know you, man, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Man, okay. Name Brock Harris. I do parties on the side. I
Gotcha.
drive trucks, and all kind of stuff like that.
Okay, that what's up, man. So, like, background, get a little people like where you from, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm from Louisville, Mississippi.
Straight from the Ville, you know, the Ville.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, what was it like as a child growing up in Louisville, man?
Oh man, growing up, man, like any other kid, my generation, we was mostly outside, it wasn't we had phones and stuff like that, but like we was mostly outside on bikes and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. That outside on the bike, man, riding to folks' houses,
right,
chilling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember them days being a kid, man. Them lovely times back in my day. So I'm pretty sure the same thing with you, bro. So like, what were you like as a child?
Man, coming up as a child, man, I wasn't the bestest child coming up, but
Right, yo, we all had our ups and downs as kids. That's part of it.
Oh yeah, so like coming up, it was more like, how can I put it? It was more like, it wasn't the best, coming up, I didn't have it all, and stuff like that. So
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we definitely didn't have it all, man. We all went through that, me being from a single mother household, you know what I'm saying? My mama working a lot. So yeah, I understand it, not having it all, bro. So yeah.
Right.
So how did that really affect you as a kid?
It didn't really affect me at all coming up, It was more like, gotta get out the mud coming up, stuff like that. So
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely gotta do that. If you've seen the struggle of a black mother and stuff, you definitely have to, get it out the mud, like you said. So I'm glad it didn't affect you as much as it would have did others. But that's what's up, man. So what was your favorite thing growing up in Louisville, man? Like, what was your favorite thing to do? Like,
favorite thing growing up, coming up, Louisville is mostly known for football. So coming up, football games Friday night was the best thing, coming up in Louisville. So like, then you had like the parties on, on Friday nights for the high school crowd and stuff like that.
Got you.
Chris Bush, did this for us, like,
shout out to Eli.
Yeah, shout out to Eli.
So man, yeah, so the parties and stuff, like you said, you like doing that. So man, the football scene always been big around here. So
right.
Like, did that help you when you got to being a party promoter? Like,
no, I was always known in school coming up.
Okay, that guy was popular. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, I was popular, yeah. I ain't gonna say I was well known, but I was known, coming around, coming up in high school and stuff like that,
So okay, so you was popular in high school, so you know what I'm saying, you had a really good time, so you didn't have to do too much adjusting from being from. I know some kids have it. I didn't. I'm like you. I was pretty well known, so I know some kids have it where they have to transition from being like not that popular, and then they get into going from middle school to high school. So it wasn't a bad transition for you.
No,
I'm trying to say.
It wasn't.
Hey, what's up, man? So growing up, like you said, we got out the mud, like you said. So what were some things in your life that, like, as a child, you would have changed? You know what I'm saying?
If I can go back, what I would change as a child, I don't really know. My life, is more like, I don't really know what I'd change, coming up.
Right.
I don't really know.
So you had it pretty much good. So yeah, I feel
I
you
mean,
know what I'm saying. Yeah,
I mean,
you wouldn't change much because to you at the time you had it good as you can possibly want it. So
right,
I got you most definitely, most
right.
definitely. So we growing up, like I said, you wouldn't really change much. You was good as a child. You had everything the needs and wants that you wanted.
Right.
So like going on later in life, you know what I'm saying. So what were some things you would change later in life after you got out of school? Put it like that. After you got from under moms and dad and all that, like what would you change then?
What I changed then, it would mostly be more like coming like what would I change? I don't really know. I mean, cause like when when I came out of high school, I went to work.
Right,
I had my
straight
first
working, yeah.
had my first child at 17. I was a senior at that point in time. Well, no, I was 11th grade at that point in time.
Got you.
Going to my senior year, and so like I mean, like I said, I mean, after I had my first child, my senior year, after football season, I went straight to work.
Straight to work. That boy went straight to work. It wasn't no thinking about it. So that what's up, man. Hey, I definitely respect it. I get it. You got kids, man. You gotta take care of the kids. You gotta do that.
Right.
First and foremost, to take care of the kids. Everybody out there watching, them kids come first.
Yeah,
we done had our life. We done had our time to do it. I ain't saying you can't have a life after that, but definitely take care of them kids.
Right.
So after that, you know what I'm saying, you had kids. So like, what was a significant turning point for you? Would that been one, having kids, or what would you say was the turning point in your life that made you realize like, shit, I gotta get it?
My turning point was, coming up after school, like I said, my first job, I worked at Hardest. And so, like, got on there Hardest, out there, I was, like I said, on my first job, I didn't, really just dang, like, got my first job and all this stuff, like, it wasn't, it ain't, how can I put it? Like, it wasn't, it wasn't, I'm trying to say, I can put it, how I want to word it. Like, don't put it like that. Hardest, pretty much my first jump out. Like, so, like,
yeah, it was a starting point for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody got to start somewhere.
Right.
I get what you're saying. It's your starting point. So, you know what I'm saying? You had to do what you had to do. It's just a good starting point for you.
Right.
But you always wanted a little bit more.
Right.
Got you. So, like, from having the kids, like, do you have any regrets about, like, damn, I had a kid early, so now I got to really get out here and get it, while some of my friends still out there partying and stuff like that? Because, some people have kids and they still want to be young, you know what I'm saying? And I still want to party and hang out, but you still got that child, though. So, did you have any regrets on that, having kids young?
I'm not going to say I had regrets on them, but, like, I still live like coming up.
You still got out of every now and then.
Yeah,
I got you.
still,
You definitely got out of every now and then. So that's what's up. So, man, seeing that, keep talking about the kids. So obviously you have, children, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
How's your relationship with your, baby mamas and stuff like that, or the mother of your children? Because we don't say baby mamas on here, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that word. We'll say the mother of your children, you know what I'm saying? So how y'all relationship?
My first child mother, we yeah, we ain't right, bad,
yeah.
But we
y'all co-parent.
Yeah, we co-parent.
That's what's
good,
up. That's good.
It,
you know what I'm saying?
Coming up in the past, it wasn't really, it wasn't really the best, because like me and her had drama coming up.
Yeah, I got you.
Fresh out of high school,
being young,
being
young, fresh out of high school, you know what I'm saying, having a baby.
Right.
I feel you. Yep. So definitely. So how did that like shape you, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, now I got this baby, then me and my baby mama, we both young, we don't see eye to eye all the time. How did y'all grow, you know what I'm saying, to get to co-parents and where y'all at now?
With her, we grew, as far as, she moved to Memphis, so like I was we wasn't together when she moved to Memphis, but like our co-parent, relationship was, it was all, I was always traveling back, on the weekends, going to see my daughter and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But like at that point in time, that relationship, it was on the down slope. So like I didn't really, I still cared, but I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out at the same time, So.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Right.
So like you said, you got the first mother of your child, so then you went on to have other kids later. How's the relationship with the rest of your, kids' mother?
My second child mother, me and her married. Well,
go on, tell it, man. Say what you gotta say. Say it, man. The people want to know, man.
me and her met, how, my cousin was working at McDonald's at the point in time. She worked at McDonald's and stuff like that. So
Got you.
not having to go going there cuz, like, who was that, man? Who was that? He was like, oh man, that's, I ain't gonna say her name. That's so and so.
Yeah, that's right. You ain't got to, man. Hey, that's what's up. That's
He
so
like,
and so. So and so was in there.
oh, I like,
So and
okay.
so look good. I got you. Yeah.
She like, okay. I like, yeah, I like,
She right.
Right,
She
right.
right. Yeah, yeah.
He
She
was like,
definitely caught your eye.
right. He was like, man, like, hey, I put you on, you want me to? I like, man, see what to do. So, I didn't, at that point in time, I didn't approach her. Like,
Yeah.
I thought, I think
Gotcha.
I came back in like the second time, I came up from work, like I hit it with, I hit it with a line, like, I don't know how it went, but like, I am like,
Yeah, you just put one of them lines on that made a thing like, yeah, he all right. Yeah, gotcha.
So about I was like, I ended up saying that she asked if what my order was. I said I want to order your number or something like that.
That boy said I want to order your number. I got,
She
I
laughed,
got you. Yeah, you smooth with that one. Yeah,
So
got you.
when she laughed, so I knew, that's
Yeah.
right there, But like I said, I didn't really run behind her like,
Right.
like I
Yeah.
wanted to, but
Most
I was
definitely,
trying to.
You were trying to finesse it.
Yeah.
You trying to
So-
finesse it. I got you, bro. I definitely understand that, man. You trying to finesse it. So
Yeah.
then y'all got the popping out. So how did that relationship end up going for you?
Man, their relationship started off as friends, first 3 months, like, we was friends, then she was talking to a dude at the point in time when me and her was cool, like I said, we were just friends.
Yeah.
And so, at that point in time, I was smoking, smoking a little weed,
Yeah,
so
little reefer every now and then, as the old folks say.
Right. I was fresh out of high school, so we was all, me, my cousin, her sister, we was all sitting in my grandma's crib outside smoking,
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandma, she dead now, so she'd find out this.
Yeah. She finding out from heaven right now.
Right. Yeah, so we were all sitting outside talking, just chilling, Then conversation came up like my cousin, like, so he like, I ain't gonna say a name. He was like, so and so,
So and so. Yeah, we'll just
cousin-
keep it at so and so right now.
Yeah. My cousin want to talk, want to get to know you. I was like, man, she was like, man, we just friends, So after that went on, time went by, her and the dude she was talking at the point in time, they
Split up.
So
Yeah.
that was my way in right there.
Okay.
And so with her, like I said, we started off as friends, it's time, like we wasn't, I ain't gonna say we wasn't compatible at the point in time.
Yeah.
But at the time, at the same time, our relationship was ups and downs. Stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Everybody got them.
Yeah,
Everybody
so-
got them. Yeah.
And so with her, like, as time went on, I ended up moving to Gulfport. Like I said, we was going down here at the point in time, so I ended up moving to Gulfport.
Okay.
And like, I'm not gonna say what she did, but it was like
Yeah, boy said he ain't gonna say it.
So like, what happened was, like, what she done, I ended up, I was talking to this girl down there to Gulfport at the point in time. Well, I was actually talking to 2 females at the point in time.
That boy said 2 of them. Woo.
So I'm gonna keep it at that.
Woo. Keep it funky. That boy was the player. He said keep it funky.
I'm keeping it. So
Yeah.
I ain't gonna bring the names up. 'Cause they.
So and so. They
Yeah,
just
so
so
and
and
so.
so.
So
Yeah.
and so.
Ain't
So-
no wrong with that.
So when, and I end up she sent me a picture.
Gotcha.
I ain't gonna say the picture was,
Yeah. We all know we grown. We all know.
right.
Yeah.
She sent me a picture.
Couple nudes maybe.
Nah. It wasn't no news, but she, it was bad. Like I said, I was staying in Gulfport at the point in time,
Yeah.
down in Gulfport, the Gulf and stuff like that. So I went down to the goddamn beach and shit, hit me up black, called my home, but I was like, man, I'm finna go back home.
Yeah.
He was like, what's going on? I told him what happened. Shit, I was going the next day. I left the job, everything. So,
Damn.
shit.
Damn. Young.
Went back to Tupelo. Oh, no, she was staying in Tupelo.
So it's like to say, boy, you had a lot of relationship problems, young.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I
So
started-
man, what is some advice on relationship that you would give people out here since you young and you done been through a lot? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, with your child's mother and your children's mother. So, what advice would you give people out there in relationship wise?
The advice I give for people at this generation right now is communication. I
Right.
mean, communication and consistency, and like another thing you can say, every relationship has problems.
Oh yeah, definitely. Everyone. Yeah.
And those problems, if both parties not mature enough,
Yeah. Yep.
it comes, cause
Definitely.
conflict.
Yep.
And so then another thing, if y'all stand together, somebody like that, keep your problems inside your household.
Yo, yeah, definitely,
Then
yeah.
like,
Don't let everybody know you're being all your
right, right,
family members ain't gotta know what's going on.
right,
Handle it
right,
inside the house. Cause once you start getting family involved, I'm just say it like this: if you
right,
having problems, get family involved. Y'all might work it out, but your family ain't gonna feel the same way. They gonna always remember the little incident that went on. They gonna dislike them for however long they dislike them. You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
So, like he right, keep it inside the household and
right,
try to
right,
work it inside. And if you can't, then it might just be best if y'all go y'all
right, right,
mutual ways and part ways. That's on me
right,
and
right.
my advice.
Yeah, cause I mean, like I said, family. Yeah, you said like I said, family and friends, can input you. Okay, put it like I'm gonna go back a little bit. I'm gonna get on the subject with family and with friends.
Okay.
So with family, sometimes family is not the best advice. Sometimes over time I learned, a complete stranger will, give you more better advice
Better advice than
than
family
family.
members, yeah.
And
Because
so,
family members, they're going to be honest, they just looking out for the best interest of you
right, 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 right. Yeah.
most of the time.
Right,
They
right.
ain't caring about your significant other because they worried about you.
Right, right, right.
Significant other got their other family that's worried about them.
Right,
So
right.
I feel you.
Yeah, then like that's what I'm saying, friends wise, I mean, especially females. A lot of females have single friends. Some have, friends in a relationship.
Right,
So a single friend can't give you the best advice for you if they single, especially
right,
in a relationship.
right.
And so like I had trouble with that coming up too. Like
Oh, yeah.
for a relationship wise with that.
That's most definitely because you, like I said, man, most people, your friends and family looking out for their partner,
Right,
their
right,
homeboy, their homegirl, their brother, their sister, their cousin.
right,
So, yeah,
right,
like you said, man, keep that inside. 'Cause
right,
like I
right.
said, they looking out for the best interest in them. And sometimes I'm just keeping it honest. They ain't gonna think you their best interest if y'all having problems.
So you right.
They're just a hunter, being a hunter with everybody out there. So work it out inside the home. Cause like I said, you been married before
Right, right,
and divorced. So you know what I'm saying. I know how you can give advice on both sides. So that's
right.
what's up.
Yeah, I mean, as far as marriage wise,
Yeah, cause I was about to ask you like how do you feel about, you know what I'm saying, marriage and stuff after being married and divorced? Like, you know what I'm saying, how do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think most marriages, these days fail? Like, what do you think? You know what I'm saying, after being divorced, why do you think most marriages like fail?
most marriage, I would say, 'cause like I said, I've been divorced, so like I went through a divorce, put it like that.
Gotcha.
I feel like most marriages fail because, like I said, like going back to relationship wise, communication,
There you go.
and
Yep.
like I
Most
said,
definitely.
and then a lot of things, like you could say, a lot of a lot of a lot of damn, a lot of marriage problems. Some people have pride too. They can't put their pride to the
Yeah,
side.
gotta do that. Gotta put their pride to the side
So
for
like,
sure.
and like, man, like, I can go way deep in it.
That pride, but you saying some real stuff. That pride, man, either a lot of people, man, you have to, when you're in a marriage relationship, man, you have to learn that you are one
Yeah.
at that point.
Right,
And
right.
that pride stuff, man, you gotta, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If you wrong, you wrong.
Right, right.
If we just both might be right and just don't agree on something, we might need to just, hey, I'm gonna go settle down, listen to my music, whatever I
Right,
do,
right.
to calm down. You watch your little stuff, read your book or something, and that's something I had to learn, you know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying? 'Cause like I tell y'all, we keep it 100 on here. My marriage ain't always been the best, you know what I'm saying? But
Right,
we
right.
learned the times to hear how to work it out.
Right, right. Yeah.
How to hear if you mad, cool down a little bit, then come back and let cooler heads prevail and talk as adults and grown
right.
ups instead of putting that, like you say, that pride, and
Right.
then both of y'all saying shit y'all don't mean, and then you hurting each other, or you trying to go find it in somebody else. So
Right.
I feel what you're saying, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely two things I say that why marriages don't last is, like you said, communication and pride can
Right.
definitely hurt a marriage. So yeah, so that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? So as being divorced now, so how do you like handle conflicts and arguments back then, and what would you do different now, knowing, the outcome of it as being divorced?
For divorce wise, like you gotta sit. Sometimes you gotta sit back and listen to your partner to hear him out. It's another thing. And so
So you saying back then you wasn't really,
No,
you wasn't hearing them out back then.
Oh, yeah,
you know what
I
I'm saying? It's just whatever Brock wanted, that's what
Yeah.
that was gonna be. And
Yeah.
fuck how you feel about it, how you know what I'm saying? Because I'm look out for me and you
Right,
worry
right,
about
right,
you.
right.
And even though that was your wife at the time, you know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, with me and her, with, you know, like, it's crazy because, like, coming up, she played coming up with, as far as my, you know, business and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
She played a big impact in it.
Yeah.
Like my ex-wife did.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Yeah, we definitely gonna get into that.
And
So yeah.
when I say a big, you know, because I ended up moving to California, you know.
Right.
And so with her, you know, I went out there, you know, the real question she asked me, you know, what you want to do? And I was like, you know, at the point in time, I was on the 20.
Yeah, you were young.
Yeah. So like, I told her I wanted, you know, I still want to be popular. She's like, you know, what kind of question, you know, started going off. And so I thought about it, you know, she said, what you want to do? So she ended up having me get on at the oil field at that point in time. And then I wanted to drive trucks, you know. She was like, I don't know about all that, you know. So.
yeah.
But you know, like I said, you know, she let me do it. So, you know, like I said, I was let she was serious at that point in time, but you know, she let me do it.
Got you.
And so that's how, you know.
I got you. So you like you said, okay, so like I said, conflict back then, you just handle them as, like I said, whatever I feel.
Right.
So now how would you handle it different now if it to happen again, if you was in a relationship, how would you know what I'm saying, handle those conflicts? Just say if it's a simple argument about, hey, I don't want to eat this tonight, or I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, watching that movie, you know what I'm saying? Because them petty arguments that some people get into, and it be like, it go way too far because it's just a movie or something to eat, you know what I'm saying? Or, hey, why you spend this much money out the account didn't tell me, you know what I'm saying? So how would you handle conflict different now if you was to even get back married into a relationship? What would you do different? Instead of saying, hey, it's all about me, what would you do different now?
One, I'd say shut the hell up and don't just listen.
Yeah, definitely.
Shut the hell up and listen.
Sometimes that's what the hell you got to do. Shut the hell up and listen. Sometimes it's better to listen than talk.
Right.
So I give you that one.
Because, I mean, what I learned over time, you know, the words you say is powerful, you know.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
It's a Bible verse, and it's a verse in the Bible, you know, says, you know, the power of the tongue, you know, something I can't how it really go, but, you know, something like the power of the tongue, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a weapon now. Yeah, it's definitely a weapon. It's a strong weapon.
Your mouth, you know, can get you, you know, can put it like this. Old folks say, your mouth can cash you a check.
Your mouth can write you a check that your ass can't cash. Boy, my grandma used to say that a lot. Yeah, I definitely know that saying.
Right, you know. So,
yep,
that's
definitely.
one thing.
So do you think now, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, you had somebody to help you out, you know what I'm saying, then you had, you know, y'all divorced, split, whatever, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And nowadays, a lot of men be like, I ain't get married. And then a lot of women like, oh, no, I ain't get married either, you know what I'm saying. I just rather, you know, just be with somebody. We split, you know what I'm saying. 50-50 is becoming a big thing now. So do you think love is still real out there today? Or you think it's more just everybody's doing what's beneficial if their relationship just, hey, bring what you bring to the table and I bring what I bring, and then that's just it, you know what I'm saying. We'll find the love part later. So, you know what I'm saying. What do you believe in?
I feel like well, I'm put it like this: beneficial love, you know, is more common these days because I ain't gonna say female. I'm say both parties.
Men use women too. Now. Don't think that.
That was what I'm saying.
Nah, don't think. Look, ladies, I ain't saying that y'all don't use men, but fellas, y'all, I know some men right now that I ain't gonna put no names out there, but they get it from and then don't get nothing back.
Right.
Real talk. Like I got a few homeboys that they know how to get what they want now. I ain't gonna say it's just women. I got some dudes out there. They tough now.
Right.
Real talk. And I'm telling you, cougars, young chicks, they getting it from every side. So,
yeah.
Ladies, I ain't saying I'm simping for y'all or nothing like that, but y'all ain't the only ones that doing it. So everybody keep your head on the swivel.
Right.
And that's what it is.
But yeah, like I said, for like I said, beneficial, you know, love, you know, it's more common these days. On both parties. So like,
yeah, most definitely.
Like, genuine love is still out there, but it's hard to to find because
Boy, it's like finding a diamond in darn a gold mine. It's
Right.
gonna be hard.
Right. So like, man, like like I said, general love. My definition of general love. I mean, like,
All right, let's get into it. What is your? I'm glad you said that. So, what is your definition of general love?
my definition of general love is, I mean, like, it's not about how I look at it. How I look at it as you got to. I ain't gonna say come at the table with, like, but more like if I'm down today, can I count on you to
Help me. Have my back.
Right.
Gotcha.
And so, like, that's one part of general love. General love. So like that. So,
Real love.
Right.
Real love.
So, like,
genuine love.
Yeah, genuine love.
Yeah, I got the word you're trying to say. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Right.
I got you. I got your back, dog.
Right.
We on here together. So yeah. So that's your definition of genuine love. Is somebody that I got your back, you got mine. If we in hard times, we in hard times together. If we in good times, we in good times together.
Right.
And that's what it is. So yeah, and like you said, nowadays that's kind of rare and hard to find because we see now on social media where they pushing the, as I'll say, they used to say the hot girl summers.
Yeah,
you got the
that's one
sexy
thing.
reds and
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna put it like this. I don't mind the music, I'm saying. I don't mind the influencers on social media. Y'all do y'all thing, get y'all money how y'all want to. Females, ain't nothing wrong with being independent. But also, though, don't use nobody.
Right.
And that ain't never good to use nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because when people get used, feelings get involved, and sometimes, to keep it real, people get hurt.
Right.
And physically hurt. Like, yeah. Because I know some people that use people, and people find out. And they hurt, and they hurt people because of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that ain't the best route to go. Because I don't never want to see nobody harm from using nobody. So y'all get y'all money, keep doing your thing. Ladies, be independent. Fellas, same thing.
Right.
Well, I know we out here, everybody want to be a baller, flicks, throw their money around, you know what I'm saying? Future got y'all out here tricking, and hell, y'all like that now, because tricking it used to be a bad thing, but now dudes do it just to show you, hey, I got it like this. So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to me to do it.
Right.
But then also, they call it a simping now. Don't be out here getting used to being a simp, getting your money away. Because I used to be one of them. Get my money away, you know what I'm saying? Thinking it's love, giving it away, you know what I'm saying? And then female, whoop, gone that way. So,
right.
Like I said, it go both ways these days, you know what I'm saying? So don't get used. Use your right. I'm going to say it like this. Don't get used. Use your right judgment. That's what you need to use. Use your right judgment and make the right decisions for a person to not only be in your life, but everybody else around you. Because when you get in a relationship with a person, yes, you in their relationship, but it still affects people around you. Because like you said, if y'all get into it and then you going back and telling your folks, then guess what? That's affecting everybody. So make your right choice and make the right decision and choose the person that's right for you.
Right.
Even though, like you said, it's hard to find these days. Because like I said, everybody now these days, the way we looking at it, living is all living for themselves. But it's still good people out there, though.
Yeah, then you spoke on a woman that's want to be. You spoke on saying women independent. Another thing I learned, women. A lot of women is independent these days, but like.
Oh yeah, we support that over here.
Right.
We definitely support that.
That's a good thing, but I look at it as sometimes
So I'm gonna put it like this, to use the word. You see it as a good thing, but sometimes it can be detrimental.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, let's get into that. Why you think that being independent, a woman being independent can be detrimental to her in relationships?
So a lot of women can. When I say that is, some women, they have a man that's a good dude.
Okay.
Or some, a good dude.
All right, I see.
And like,
okay, I see where you're going.
And so, he may be a good dude, but but he may not meet her requirements as far as finances wise.
Okay, got you.
And so like, they don't. I mean, sometimes like, okay, they get into an argument. I don't need. I'm independent. Stuff like that. So a lot of females go wrong. I'm gonna say, don't be. I'm gonna say, never be too good. I'm put it like this.
I see where you're going. Like I said, I got your back. What he trying to say, ladies, is don't be too independent where you feel like you never need nobody.
Right.
'Cause everybody gonna need a help, whether it's
I
from,
got tongue twisted.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool. I got your back, bro. Like I told you, what he's saying is that if you got a good dude, he trying, and
Right.
y'all might get into a little petty argument. That's why I said everybody sit down and cool their heads and prevail.
Right.
What he's really saying is that don't get to the point where you feel like you so independent that you down your spouse, your partner, or
Right.
whoever it may be in the relationship you in, your guy friend, whoever it is. Because if you trying, you might not find another
Right.
man like that. 'Cause like I said, now dudes out for themselves too.
Right,
Dudes are really living a bachelor life and being independent now too. Like they getting it how they getting it, just saying, hey, I don't might need no woman either because I got it on my own. I'm getting my bag, and hey, she gonna have to come with it if she come with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what he's saying. He's saying don't emasculate. That's the word. Don't emasculate a man because you are so independent and you used to being by yourself.
Right.
Because you might drive him away. And the same thing with y'all fellas, like I said, we're gonna keep it both sides of the coin. Don't be chasing the bag so much that you sitting up here down in this woman and you know she cooking the meals and she helping you out with your kids that might not be hers,
right,
and everything else. So it's the same way. Don't make her feel less than either, because you might run that good woman away. And I'm
right.
tell you right now, in the world we living in, ain't too many.
Yeah.
It might be a handful, ain't too many, because everybody getting these BBLs and these body made up, and they saying fuck a nigga, and they outside. So
right.
Same thing with men too. Like I said on this podcast, we're gonna keep it totally honest. You know what I'm saying? And I feel what you're saying, bro. Yeah. So it work on both ways. So that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah. It should work on both ways. You know?
Yep. So what's being married? So what's the most important lesson you done learned about relationships going through? Like I said, the mother of your kids, then being married, divorce. So what's the most important thing that you done learned in a relationship besides communication? You already said that. And you know what I'm saying, pride. What else is something you done learned? It can be something about yourself that you learned.
One thing I learned, you know, is prayer. You know, like a lot of,
Definitely.
a lot of people. I mean, we go to church, but you know, outside of church, do you pray at home with your
right,
partner
yeah,
or something like that?
yeah.
You know,
Y'all
like,
sit down and give God the time together.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like prayer is very powerful. You know, when it comes to relationships.
Oh yeah.
And so that's another. A lot of people don't know that. And
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of people going to leave relationship, you know, without God in their life.
Yeah,
know,
yeah, no kind of guy. They just see,
right.
hey, she look good, or hey, he look good. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get together and we gonna make it work. Or hey, he got this money over here with the chains on, flashing.
Right.
She got the body looking good on her IG, so I'm gonna get her. You right? And they don't go in no guy, and they just go in and I'm gonna keep it honest. Most people nowadays going in for lust and money. Right. Just being honest. And I ain't say all, so y'all don't get on here talking about, oh, he don't know that. I said most.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, I learned, you know, everything that look ain't always good.
Sure ain't. if the old folks used to say everything that glitter ain't gold, baby, it sure ain't.
Yeah, I learned about myself, you know. Like,
yeah, and that's definitely, that's something I learned though.
Right.
I keep it honest with y'all and try to have the best podcast and be honest with y'all. Man, I used to do that so much, man. I get on Instagram and see more look good, and I'm like, straight out of not knowing that she might be fucked up mentally, or might be fucked up financially.
Right.
She don't know that time, most of the time, man, when I was fucked up financially.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? They ain't knowing nothing about me. They just getting with me because, hey, he looked good at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm put on a few pounds, got a little chubby in the face now, but you know what I'm saying? I still think I look good, and you know what I'm saying? But back then, shit, I was fine but fucked up. No, I'm just be honest. Yeah. I was fine but fucked up.
Right.
Yeah, hey, for real. So yeah, definitely that's something you have to learn. So like going through these relationships, like I said, you learn about, you know what I'm saying, communication, learn about yourself, learn about pride. So like, will you ever, and have you ever thought about getting married again?
Yeah, I mean, right now, personally, it's only one female I can see myself marrying.
We're gonna call her so and so too.
I mean, yeah,
we're gonna call her so and so too.
I mean, like, I'm gonna call her so and so, but you know, like,
oh yeah, and so and so.
Yeah, she's very special, like that.
That's what's up. That's
like,
what's up.
We not together, but you know, like,
close friends.
So I mean, well, we
a little bit more than that. Okay,
yeah.
Okay, got you.
You know,
whatever they call it nowadays,
right,
ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Right, you know, like, she's, I mean, like, when I say can pray.
Oh, you got a God-fearing one.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
got you.
Like, you know, parents been together 30 years. You know, like.
Oh, so she wants something. She wants something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She
I mean,
definitely
like.
wants something.
Right. I mean, like.
Something real. And I ain't
Right.
Yeah, when I say something, we ain't talking about wasn't nobody paying. She wants
Right.
something real. Yeah,
Right.
Gotcha.
Like she ain't playing with nobody.
Oh,
When it comes to far, wasting her time and stuff like that, she ain't playing.
So we done touched on relationships. So now let's dive into, like you said, you got kids. So let's dive into the fatherhood of it. So like, man, how did you feel when you first became a father? Like, how did you feel?
Man, when I first came to father, you know, high school, you know, like that was, I'm gonna say, coming up in high school, that was kind of popular coming up, having the first child in high school. To me,
Okay.
it was.
To you, okay, yeah. So it made you feel like you were the man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm fucking and everybody
Right.
might not be. Okay,
Right.
got you, yeah. So you
Right.
fucking, yeah.
So like, you know, like I was like, dang, I got my first child, you know, like, and so, I mean, it was very exciting though.
Okay, so that's what's up. So how did you feel when you first got to hold your first child? Like any of your kids, really? How did you feel?
I mean, my first child, it was like it felt like, oh, you know, like
Yeah, you got that. Oh man, yeah, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. So I mean,
Gotcha.
like my second child, it felt the same though. Like what difference between my second child and my first child was they actually took a picture of us, you know,
Yeah.
in hospital.
Got you. Yeah.
And so it was a real amazing. Cause I didn't get there with his first screen. I didn't get there with my first.
Yeah,
child.
first child. Yeah.
Yeah. So like.
Most definitely. So, what do you like most about being a father of multiple children?
I mean, me personally, I look at, you know, as long term generational wealth, you know,
Yeah.
my kids in position in the long run.
Yeah.
And so that's why I look, you know, one thing I look at, you know.
So, like I said, asking that question. So, what is one thing that you don't like being a father? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say drive truck. Baltimore, so you got so much going on. I'm losing.
Right.
He drive trucks, ladies and gentlemen. Then he a party promoter. So what don't you like about being a father? You know, I'm saying this in the sense like being away from your kids and stuff like this. So what don't you like about it?
One thing I don't like about it, you know, I got to deal with 4 different personalities. You know, like.
Got you, yeah.
Yeah, so like
that, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
one thing. You know, like one day, you know, I get into this child mother. You know, this day I may get into this child mother, but so, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, each of them, you know, well, the first 2, you know, I learned a lot from coming up. You know.
Got you.
Like I said, I had my first child at 17, and so I'm now currently 27 now. So you know.
Yeah.
10.
Been a good decade
Right,
since,
right,
you know what I'm saying, then, yeah.
So I mean, I learned a lot. You know, coming up. You know.
Oh, yeah, you gonna learn in 10 years. If you don't learn,
Right,
there's something
right.
wrong. Yeah, most
Right.
definitely. So, yeah. So that's the thing, yeah. So it ain't mostly that you don't like being away from it, just like you don't like dealing with the personalities of the baby mamas.
Right. I mean, well, my kids' mothers, they great parents. Like that.
And
They
not
have.
baby mamas. We gonna say that on the show because we uplift
Okay.
black women.
We gonna say.
Your kids'
my
mothers.
kids' mothers.
Yeah, we
Yeah, they-
uplift on this show.
Right. They great mothers.
Yeah, most definitely. We
Right.
gonna shout out. We try to keep it more positive for
Right,
our
right.
black women. You know what I'm saying? Cause they more than the babies. I'm just
Right.
like I said once again. I'm gonna uphold right on this show.
Right.
We gonna keep it real. I don't like baby mama. That's just me because it's just saying that she just a mama to your baby and no, she a mother. She a nurturer. She helped raise them too. No matter what nobody got going on.
Right.
But still the father of your child, and that go for the women talk about men too. Let's try to keep it. That's the father of my child. Even if he might not be doing what he's supposed to. And the same thing with women, fellas. Man, let's try to keep it as the mother of my child.
Right.
Baby mama, baby father, I really don't, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because everybody more than that.
Right.
We more than that as a black people and as a whole, we more than that. So we'll keep it the mother of your kids.
Okay.
So what you dislike, that's what you dislike most about being a father is like
Yeah.
the situation, the
yeah.
personality of the mother of your
Yeah,
kids. I got you. So with that, like, how is your relationship with like, all right, let's go first mother of your children, because you got so many, man.
Right.
So
Right.
how, like you said, the personality. So one, you like you said, you co-parent. So what about 2?
2, I mean, like me and her relationship as far as co-parent is very good. You know,
That's what's up.
when we first started, you know, back then, 2017, something like that. 2017.
Got you.
Yeah, so you know, like it came a long way.
Okay.
a very long way.
So the third mother of your children, how y'all relationship?
Third mother of my child, we started off as friends, like
Right.
I ain't gonna say it wasn't bad, it wasn't worse either, but like she's a great mother too.
Okay. Well, that's what's up. So,
like I mean,
so you made some great choices
Right.
in women at the time when you were
Right,
with
right.
them, but then for whatever reason it just went sour, and then that's
Right.
all right. So what about the fourth mother of your children?
the fourth, she's
Keep
she,
it real, bro. Keep it real.
Like with her, I mean, like with her, I'm gonna say, I feel like I gave her the world,
Yeah.
the world and back. What they say back in the old.
Yeah, you gave her the world, and you feel like you ain't getting nothing in return.
No, I mean, I mean, she gave me what I.
A child, yeah, but I'm just saying you wanted more in a relationship aspect of it.
Right.
Got you. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Right.
you gave her everything, and all you just feel like you ain't getting nothing back in return as the relationship aspect. Now she gave you a child. That's the biggest
Right.
gift, like you said, you can get, but you wanted more in the relationship aspect. That was to you. That was your one that got away.
I'm not gonna say she got away, but I'm still trying to continue.
Okay, you
trying,
still trying to continue that. Then.
Right,
Hey,
right,
well,
right.
best of luck to you in that situation,
Right.
and if she watching, we hope y'all work that out.
Right.
We really do, real talk, 'cause we all for black love over here.
Right.
We all for that. So like I'm saying, so how would Joe? Let's flip it. How would they describe you? I was gonna get into how would your kids describe you, but you don't talk so much about them. How you think they would describe you then?
Oh man.
And if y'all watching, y'all can come on and describe him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we take every side. We ain't picking nobody's side. So how you think they'll describe you as a father?
Oh, I mean, I mean, well, they all probably talk shit about me,
Hey, that's what's up. Keep it a buck. They
Yeah.
all probably say, hey, you don't do this, you don't do that.
Yeah, you hey,
I
shit ass
feel you.
nigga type,
All right, bet. That's what it is.
So-
So you might feel like you're doing everything in the world that's right, but you
Right.
might be falling short somewhere where they feel like you ain't doing enough.
Right.
That's what's up. I got you on that. So that's how the song would describe you. So
Right.
that's what's up. But you do what you're supposed to as a father, though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we all hope that, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So that's what's up. So how would your kids describe you as a father?
Man, my first two look at me as a daddy. I'm gonna say daddy of the year because like I
Yeah.
talk to them all the time.
Most definitely.
My last two, they 2 and 1.
Okay, yeah.
And so,
Those still.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like
those
they
still.
they ain't really pick up the phone and say daddy. I mean, they can say daddy.
Yeah.
They know.
They'll learn later
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah, 'cause they so young. I got you.
Right.
So what things that you try to instill in them that you feel weren't instilled in you as a child, you know what I'm saying?
Well, and still, I'm saying, I'm gonna say my last child mother, because I mean that relationship, I was really, I'm not gonna say I wasn't mature of other kids' mothers,
Yeah.
but like I mean with that relationship, I was really very much mature than I was back then.
Right.
So with that, I mean,
Like what you trying to instill, like what morals and values, you know what I'm saying? Like when we grew up, our morals was, you know what I'm saying, always be respectful, you know what I'm saying, always try to be kind, love,
Right.
caring. So what, from you, like me, what I try to instill in my kids right now is learning how to function in a world that is going to me, that's going to shit. Like everything,
Right.
everybody want to have an opinion, which I ain't gonna say ain't nobody entitled to no opinion, but some people just don't know what the hell they talking about on some situation. And then when you don't agree with them, some people in the world want to fight back. They want to
Right.
shoot, kill, and that's the world we're raising our kids
Right.
up in, where everybody wants to be correct and everybody wants to be, how can I say, correct, right. What they say is law, and it ain't like that. We have laws, we have morals, we have values that are supposed to be followed in society. But everybody in society feel like, well, now I can have it my way. That's even on social platforms now.
Right.
Everybody got a chance to say what they want to say, and no matter if it's right or wrong.
Right.
Because, when we grew up, it was a right and wrong. Let's just
Right.
keep it real.
Right.
Now, I don't think our kids will know the difference between right and wrong because everybody feel like they have a right.
Right.
So my thing I instill in them is to what's right and wrong, and know that you have to protect yourself,
Right.
and know how to maneuver as black men. You can't go in being yourself and thinking that everything is Jacoby's way or Jacane's way or Josiah's way. It don't work
Right.
like that, because as a black man, it's hard out here enough when you are right.
Right. Yeah, you right.
So then if you're doing something wrong, it's really gonna be hard. So I'd be like,
Oh.
hey, I still right or wrong. Hey, if my kids do something that's effed up at home, I get on to them about it and
Right.
say, hey, and learn why I'm getting on to you about it, because I want you to raise your kids with rights and wrong in this world.
Right.
See, some people raise their kids and hey, they kid all the way right. That ain't me. So that's why I'm asking you, like, what you trying to steal them? Because me, I try to get my kids to understand what's right and wrong and how to function in a world where everybody think they right, but it's not. It's still rights and wrongs in this world, no matter how bad the world gets.
Right. Well, when you say that, I'm gonna take it back to my grandma. You know, my grandma was living. You know, my grandma taught me how to be respectful. You know, to your elders, and
Right.
stuff like that. So that's one thing I want to, beat into my. I'm gonna say beat into my kids here because
Yeah.
I mean, most kids coming up these days, you know, they got the phone. So the
definitely.
The phone is teaching them how to, how to grow.
Yeah,
way
definitely,
faster.
yeah. And that's one thing I try to get my son out that tablet all the time, because there's
Right.
so much stuff. Whew. When I say stuff on there that people can get into on a phone and stuff, man, you
Right.
can go all way anywhere in the world you want to on the phone right now.
Right.
And that ain't a place where a kid need to be seeing everything.
Yeah, you right.
And that just being honest. I run on Twitter and you can scroll down and see women down there naked playing with themselves. When that used to be, for us, it used to be hard for us to find porn. We had to run through our daddy or mama drawing and find it, you know what I'm saying? Or it'd be left in the DVD player and you find no accident because you press play. But now they scroll on the phone. It's on the timeline.
Yes,
Motherfuckers half naked playing with themselves, or dudes hanging with the dicks out like this.
Right.
It's crazy. Like I said, I try to teach them right from wrong because everybody feel like everything is right now.
Yeah.
Everybody feel you can be what you want to be, whether it's right or wrong, you know. And that's just how it is. That's why I try to, I'm like you. And that's another thing, respect. A lot of people don't, a lot of people ain't taught respect no more.
Nah, sure ain't.
I mean, you can see that in Louisville. I know. I was with my little boy the other day. We were practicing ball, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing what he's supposed to. He wasn't hitting. So I made him, you know what I'm saying, do punishment work, run the field, run laps. I heard a young man say, oh, he can't be my daddy. I would never do that for my daddy. And that's what we at. It ain't even no respect. You want to do that for your dad, and your daddy teaching you how to be better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't, hey, you ain't picking the ball up right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I'm studying teaching, well, I'm going to give you a little, I mean, we were used to that. In school, hey, you missed the ball. Hey, such and such, you keep missing the ball. Give me some up, down, something like that.
Right.
These kids today.
Yeah, I mean.
And that was wild for me to hear. Oh, he couldn't be my dad. I would never be doing that. What?
Oh, yeah, that ate me up alive. I ain't lying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it wasn't my child, though. But that lets you know how people ain't taught respect, though. Because you want to respect your dad if you trying to do something that help better yourself, that possibly can get you to the league or some money when you get older. You want to respect it. You want to run, do laps. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's the easiest thing.
So
kids ain't taught respect, so definitely teach your kid respect, though.
Right.
Yeah, so what is the best advice you can give to, like, young fathers right now? Like I said, you 27. I get a lot of young fathers on here, man. It's a lot of y'all, you know, me and your age gap probably about 9 years apart. So what would you give the young fathers, you know what I'm saying? Because I can give a middle-aged fathers advice all day, which they already know because they done been raising kids. Most of my classmates, I got one, she a grandma right now. So
dang.
What you give advice to, I say, young fathers?
The advice I give, never stop fathering. Now, when I say that, meaning, you and your child mother, may not have the best,
relationship.
And some fathers like, man, if I can't fuck with you, I don't want you to do my child,
Right, yeah.
And so, like, I mean, it's like me personally, like that does something to me.
Yeah,
because
I got you.
I got 4 kids,
Yep.
And like me personally, I could never put a child in the middle of
grown folks situation.
And so like
definitely.
That's one thing I would say.
So definitely y'all keep, like I said, keep being a father. Like I tell you all the time, even though it might not be the best relationship with your baby mom, man, keep trying to be in your kid's life no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna remember if you there, and they definitely gonna remember if you ain't there.
Right.
So having all these kids, man, like I said a while ago, you got me tongue-tied because you had all these jobs, man. So you got to support them. So let's get into the career side of stuff. Like, man, let's start with the promote, man. Like, what made you get into promotion, man? Like, when did you start?
My first party was back in, I think it was 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I came home to visit. Now, this is when I was staying in California. I came home to visit. I was like, I'm gonna do a party.
Right.
I mean, I ain't know nothing about no party. And so I came home, I done the party, it was me and Breeder done together.
Gotcha.
And so I done that party. You know, it was probably like 150 people or something like that. You know,
Right.
For the first party, you know, it was big to me. You know,
Yeah, that's
coming
definitely,
home, you know, shit, that was
Yeah.
big. Like, you know, and and another thing, you know, when those clubs really
Jumping at the time,
in
yeah.
Louisville, so like I was, you know, pretty much.
I got you.
During that party night.
Right. So what made you want to do it? What made you like, man, I'm gonna get up and throw a party with Bree, man? Like, I want to do this. This is something I want to get into.
I mean, it was more like coming home, you know, coming home to visit.
Gotcha.
I mean, I was gone for like, like 10 months or something like that. I want to say. You know?
Yeah.
When I left, you know, and like my first time come back home, you know, I mean, I feel like something maybe different. Shit, like everything was still the same. You know?
Same, yeah, still the same. I got you, man.
And so, you know, like I said, like the first part, you know, but like my second part though, like that's when, well, this one, well, I'm gonna put it like this. My first part was a test run.
Yeah, you tested it out, yeah.
Right. My second part, that's when I really, you know, really fully into it.
Got you. So that your second part got you like, yeah, this is what I
Right.
That's why I was asking you, like,
Right,
yeah,
right.
what made you like, yeah, I want to do this. So your second part, yeah.
So what it was, it's this guy named Tay Harris, his name Tay Present, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people should know him, you know.
Uh-huh.
So pretty much, I hit him up, you know, how much you try to do a party and stuff like
Right.
that. You know, he told me the price. I was like, at first I was nervous. I was like, okay.
Right.
I like, you know, I kept asking questions like, you know, like whip it on jump, you know, like, you know, oh man, it's gonna jump, you know. I
Yeah.
got you, you know, just follow me, I got you.
Yeah, you had concerns. There's anybody
Right,
put
right.
money into something, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first part, I think I spent.
A lot of money and then give what you thought back, yeah.
I mean, no,
I
I mean,
guess.
well, I made money back, but you know, my first part, I think I spent, I think it was like almost, it was like $2,800. I want to
Gotcha.
say, 'cause I paid for the bill, security, DJ, and
Yeah.
you know, at the point in
Point
time,
of- yeah.
at the point in time, Tay was the host,
Yeah, gotcha.
and like I was the promoter and Tay was the
Oh,
host,
yeah.
and so like you know, it jumped, you know, like it,
Right.
it did what it's supposed to do.
It did what it was supposed to do, gotcha.
And so like the next part, you know, I like I said, at this point in time, didn't nobody know I was doing parties.
Parties, yeah.
So like I said, I was behind the scenes, but Tay was, you know,
Yeah, the person out in front of everybody
yeah.
really knew, yeah. I got
right.
you.
And so you know, like the second part we did, I think there was battle. I think there was battle of the deal. I want to say.
Gotcha.
I think that was Star versus Luke. I think that's what it was. And like now that party,
Yeah.
it did no.
It did. No,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
what made you want to say, yeah.
Right. Yeah,
This is what I want to do for a little while.
right. So that's when
Gotcha.
I brought in MJ and Hen. You know, it's Brooke,
Yeah.
Brooke and Jemiah. You know,
Yes.
they brought from Louisville too. Shout out to them.
All right, that's what's up. So that's
Right.
what got you started. So I mean, so what was your? It sounded like the second part. So what was your favorite thing about? You know what I'm saying? Is what you do now, like promoting party. What's your favorite thing about it?
I mean, my favorite thing about it now is, I mean, I got older now. I mean, I'm slowly trying to
Phase out of it.
phase out of it.
Gotcha.
I mean, I still pick up doing, you know, every once in a while. Here.
It's more like a hobby now. instead of,
Right.
Yeah, I want to do this. I got you.
Right. I mean, my favorite thing, you know, like, you know, the connects with people. You know,
Got you. Yeah.
like I mean, like the day of the party, man, your phone be
Jumping, yeah.
Man, how much is get in?
Yeah.
You know,
so you like
can I get in free?
Yeah.
I be, oh, that's the favorite line right there. Can I get
yeah,
in
you know
free?
people want to get in
Oh,
free,
shit.
man. You know they want to get in free so they can party, man. Yeah.
I mean, you know,
So yeah, I feel you. So your favorite thing about it is connecting with people, man. You're a people person.
Right.
Like you said, you were popping back in high school. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody knew you then, so that give you a sense of connecting with people again, like you did
Right.
back. So that's what's up. So what is your favorite thing, like your go-to to you know what I'm saying, connect and network with people when you in the, because you know you got to network too.
Right.
So what was your thing like when you hit people like, hey man, I got this, like how you reel people in and network?
Well, I'm gonna say, okay, like I'm gonna use a DJ for example. I mean, a lot of DJs, you know, I know they've been doing it for a while,
Right.
and so you know, the DJ, you know, wise, you know, I hit them up, you know, say, you know, how much you charge to do this event for me, you know, they give me a set price, and I
Right.
you know, pay the deposit up front, or you know, pay when I get, you know, something like that.
Gotcha.
And so like, I mean, that's a crazy thing. Like I done group people names, you know, doing it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How you network, like how you,
Right.
you know what I'm
So-
saying? Cause like, you know, in networking, people like, oh yeah, I know such and such. You know what I'm saying? He having a party, so
Right.
I'm finna go holler at him, and then y'all link up. and then you know what I'm saying, y'all become friends, and he got a group of friends, and he introduced it to them. That's what I call networking. So
Right,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying. So what's your thing when you go up to a person and you trying to build a relationship and network? You know what I'm saying, and grow your business. Like, what's your thing? You know what I'm saying, that you, how do you present yourself to them? You know what I'm saying.
I mean, I present myself like, my name Rocky. I do parties and stuff like that. So
Yeah. See,
I
cause
mean,
like, yeah, with me, with this right here, man, it just like I meet people, and then how I network is, you know what I'm saying. Hey, you know what I'm saying, come through, or they'll
right,
hit me up. You know what I'm saying. Most of the time, you know what I'm saying. Like we met, you know what I'm saying. I met you in Walmart. How I network. I'm a people person.
right. Me too.
I'm talking to anybody. I tell
Right.
everybody on my Snapchat. If I see you in person and we in a party or something, and I know you on my Snap,
Right.
don't just be on here looking. I'm a networker, so I'm gonna go up to people. That's my thing. I'm a people person. My wife said all the time, "You just a social butterfly." That's me, and that's how I network.
Right.
I ain't scared to talk to nobody. So we go somewhere, and I know that there can be somebody that can possibly get me to where I need to go.
Yeah.
I'm going up to him like, "What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? This and that. Oh yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? You from such and such. You got the podcast, right? Yeah,
Right.
You worm homeboy, and that's how I network, because I'm a people person. You know what I'm saying? That's my trait of how to network, is because I'm a people person. I ain't gonna be nowhere and be like, and have everybody run up to me, "Hey man, I could be on the show." No, hey, come on, bro, come to the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or, "Hey man, ain't you such and such? Man, I heard you doing your thing, man." You know what I'm saying? "Oh yeah, I heard you doing your thing too on the podcast, man." Hey man, come through.
Right.
Or they'll be like, "Hey man, I watched the show, man. I think I get on that more, man. Come through. All you gotta do, hit me up." And that's how I network, by being a social person, and then that leads to, like I said, shout out to DJ J1. He was on. A lot of people that done came through here, like Doc, Cool coming later, Cool Seal Flow, he coming later. I met through him, and that's how I network with him, and that's how we do it, bro. Because I'm just a people person, you know what I'm saying. Some people ain't, and then they be trying to network, man. You can't network without being a people person. I'm just being honest.
Sure, can't.
So that's what I'm saying, like how you network. Some people might do it different. Some people might just network on the phone, and just do it on social, and they meet on social, and then they link up later. But me, I like to meet in person. So that's why I'm asking, like, how you do your networking. Is it more in person, or do you do more on the online side? Like,
I mean, well, social media done made it very easy, the network with other people and stuff. Because, like, man, you can inbox anybody, DM anybody, stuff like that. So, I mean, that would be one of my go-to, networking online,
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that online is a powerful tool.
Right, sure is.
And it can be the devil too, but it's also a powerful tool. So that's what's up. So, like you said, you're trying to phase out of that. So, I know you're doing the trucking thing. So, what made you want to get into trucking?
Man, what made me get into trucking was when I moved to California, I drove from Gulfport, Mississippi, to all the way to Oakland, California by myself.
Okay. The Bay.
Yeah, it took me 36 hours.
Got you.
I mean, it took, a couple hours worth of sleep, about 6 hours of sleep, something like that, So, I mean, that's when I knew, okay,
you could do it.
I can do it, right.
Yeah, so that comes to the next question, like, what made you, so that drive made you feel like, I can do it. If I can drive from Gulfport all the way to Oakland, I can definitely drive a truck. So that's what's up, man. So what was your favorite thing about driving, trucks when you got into it?
Man, see the world for free.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd have been to Vegas, I'd have been to Miami, I'd have been to New York, I'd have been to Detroit.
I got a cousin that drive, man. That's his thing. He said, man, I get to see the world and make money.
Right.
That's what's up, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, like, what is some challenges you done had doing, trucking? You know what I'm saying? Because I know stuff break down, stuff get expensive. Because, like I said, shout out my boy Warren, Rusty, my cousin, all them boys in trucking. So I know how it can get difficult and how much it can cost. So, like, what are some challenges that you done ran into while doing it?
Recently, my truck it broke down in October.
Okay.
It was on the transmission went out.
Oh man, yeah.
Up in where I was, up not too far from Kansas City.
Gotcha.
Where I was, and so I had to catch a flight back home. I was like what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it was on the truck at this point in time.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, there was one, one of the trends,
yeah. One challenging thing that you're trying to do when you're trying to expand the business, and then your major, because everybody got to start off somewhere. I tell y'all that on here all the time. So with you starting with one truck and then that one truck breaking down, it's hard to make money to try to
Right.
expand and get more trucks and then hire drivers and stuff like this. So I feel you that's very challenging. That's a good one right there. So yeah, man. But we hope you get that thing back up and running.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
you get about 4-5 trucks on the road and you make
yeah.
money, my boy, and keep doing it for your kids. Because like I said, on the Black Sofa Podcast, we support everybody that's trying to do something in life that's positive. That's real talk. So like, what advice would you give anybody? And I ain't gonna say young, cause I be wanting y'all to speak to young people, but it might be older guys that want to get into trucking. What advice would you give to somebody trying to get into trucking?
The best advice I give for somebody that's want to get into trucking, you can. I mean, the main thing I'm gonna say, just start, because I mean, a lot of people hesitate.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, do I want to go to school? Can I take off? Stop working for this amount of time, go to school? Stuff like that. I mean,
anybody with a business will tell you that the hardest thing is to start.
Right.
But once you get started, it'll pay dividends if you put in the work.
Right. I mean, my thing is, I say, one thing I say, you gotta have faith when you do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
life
is challenging and stuff like that.
Oh
so
yeah, definitely challenging in itself.
Right. And a lot of people, will jump out there, and quit.
Yeah.
And then go back, like, dang, then later on in life, you're like, dang, I should
just stayed with it. I should have just stayed with it.
Right.
Yep.
And so that was what I think, pretty much just start.
Yeah, just start. So what he telling y'all, his advice is, man, no matter how hard it may be or what you think it may be, the hardest part is to start.
Right.
Just start. If it's a dream in your head you got, he's saying start it. That's his advice. Start it.
Right.
And then after that, God will work it out for you. If you
yeah.
put in the work.
Yeah,
you just can't pray about it and then just leave it.
Right.
You got to pray and do the work now.
Because, I mean, one thing I learned, you take the first step, got to take 3.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. That's it right there.
Yeah.
Because you got to keep going. Put one foot in front of the other and keep striving. So, man, shout out to anybody out there with a dream or goal. Go do it.
Right.
What's up? So, man, what you got planned for the future, man? Like, what's your future goal? Like, what do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, I see myself in 5 years. So one thing I'm finna do is I'm still do transportation. I'm gonna get a cargo van though.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so I'm gonna do instead of 18 wheel, I'm gonna do a cargo van.
Gotcha.
I mean I won't be having a trailer on the back.
Right. Yeah.
I have freight in the back of the van.
Yeah. Kind of like.
Right.
Sort of like hot shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause my boy used to do that. I got you. Yeah.
Right. I'm putting another term, expedite.
I got you.
And so like that's one thing. Then another thing I was saying I'm getting into repairing credit.
Yeah, all right, that's what's
and
up.
So,
yeah, that's definitely what we need in our community. Yeah.
Yeah, repairing credit. I mean, a lot of people don't know. Credit is credit is power.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, you gotta have that credit now.
Right.
You're going to buy a car, a house,
right.
anything. Make sure your credit right.
Right.
And I know a lot of our credit messed up. Just keep it honest.
Right.
Because we went to school and didn't nobody tell us we had to pay back them loans and we had to pay them back.
Right. I mean, it's
about paid mine off though. Got about 3 racks, 3 more racks.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I know a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff dealing with credit is. I mean, you can like. I'm gonna go into detail with what what you gotta do. I'm not going full detail with but you gotta say you got some of your credit, like say a student loan or I don't know, car note,
old car note, you let go back, something like that,
old doctor bill, stuff like that. The first thing you would do is you would freeze your credit. Well, it's 4 smaller bureaus, instead of TransUnion,
Yeah.
And so you would freeze the 4 smaller. You would freeze the 4 smaller bureaus. I'm not gonna say names.
You definitely.
I can't give them all sauce, But once you freeze that, that's when you go and you call the main 3 bureaus.
Right.
And say you got old names on the old.
Phone number. Yeah, I looked into it. Yeah, phone numbers, all that.
Right.
You gotta get out there. Yeah. It's a whole process. Like I said, it's the whole process. Y'all gotta check that out.
Right.
Do y'all thing. My boy gonna do his thing, so y'all make sure y'all tap in with him.
Right.
Like I said, it's a whole process. And I know he don't want to get away because he get game for free. Then you do it, you don't need him.
Right.
So I'm gonna try to stop him before he can get y'all the game. It's a lot to it.
Right.
Check into it if you want to do it yourself, but we rather for you to hit him up. We have the information, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the show. If y'all want to tap in with him on that side, you know what I'm saying, we'll get to that. But yeah, we ain't gonna let him give all the secrets away, because then we're gonna be taken away from his pocket, and we ain't trying to do that.
Yeah.
But all right, so you said 5 years, you know what I'm saying. You definitely want to have your business with the trust going. You want to have the credit thing going, you know what I'm saying. Anything else you see yourself, you know what I'm saying, what you want to accomplish in the next 5 years? Cause you still gonna be rather young, man, at 32. So you know, it's still a good life if you accomplish whatever by then. It's, a lot of people don't accomplish nothing by that age.
Right.
So, yeah.
I mean, another thing I'm working on, getting my kids, like I said, I'm gonna go back to generational wealth.
Oh yeah.
And so I mean, my thing is, I'm already in position, but I want to put my kids in position.
In position, right?
I mean, I'm making money now, but
Yeah.
What about the long term?
Yeah, you want to lead them some that they can lead their kids some.
Right.
And then they lead their kids some.
Right.
Well, definitely, it's something that I'm glad that our people are starting to look into now.
Right.
Because back then, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people couldn't even afford life insurance, so they weren't leaving nothing. They were leaving family members in debt. But nowadays, our people are waking up and they're getting life insurance policies. They leaving their kids some little change after they die, instead of leaving them paying for their old bills, and like you said, they old debt that they might be into. So I understand that. Definitely leave your kids something. I know I ain't gonna say the amount that I'm leaving mine, but if they blow through it, that's on them.
Right.
It's enough for them to live off of, and 1 or 2 kids. I put it like this.
Yeah,
It's a lot. I tell my friends all the time, it's kind of shame that I'm worth more dead than I am alive right now, but that's what it is.
You sure right, because I mean, like, once you got like, can't take it with you.
Yeah, you definitely can't. But I can leave you something.
Right.
I can leave you something.
Right.
And that's what I'm proud about, that I got mine together. So if I do leave this world unexpectedly, my kids, they're gonna be straight.
Right. And like another thing, like say you go to life insurance. I mean, a lot of people know life insurance, is the go to, to build generation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How you think the other side do it?
Right.
How you think the other side do it? They wills, testaments, and all that. Trust funds, estates, and all that. We gotta look into that, man. For real. Like I say, our people doing better at it though. They really are. I'm proud of our black people as a whole. We doing better and stuff like this situation. So I just hope our culture continues to do it, and we continue to try to leave our kids something, and they build off of it. Because it's one thing to leave it, but if they just blowing it, it ain't what is it for? I really want to leave my kids something so they can build off of it. We got land, we got life insurance, so they got 7 acres right now apiece.
Right.
That's enough for you and your kids to live off of.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm proud of. So I feel where you coming from with that. So besides the generational wealth, all that, anything else you got, man, that you want to get off before we go?
Another thing. I mean, I'm working on a Southern Soul song right now.
Boy, these boy come on here with this Southern Soul. You hear me? We gonna have to start a Southern Soul podcast, man. That's what's up. So what you got, man? Let them people know what you got.
I got 2 songs right now. Well, I got 1 song currently right now.
Gotcha.
Well, written down. I ain't getting no beat yet, but
man, what you say is the start.
Yeah, the start.
It's the start.
You gotta start. I done did a couple of blues shows, so like I know a lot of people.
Yeah, you networking.
Right.
There we go. You networking.
Right. And another thing is coming to doing music, like I said, networking.
Oh yeah,
And
that's definitely the music industry. You don't network, then you might well not even do. Right now in the music industry, it ain't about. I'm gonna put it like this: it's some terrible artists that got connected with good artists.
Right.
And so they still popping. Just be honest. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They got. I'm gonna put it like this: a lot of artists got that Drake plug. So yeah, they terrible.
Right.
But they got that Drake plug. So
right.
That come with networking. So I feel you on that, man. But like I said, so you got the Southern Soul, man. Let them know where they can find you at. YouTube, TikTok. Where they can find you at, man.
My Facebook page is Brock Harris. My promoting page is Brock the Promoter. My Snapchat is Brock. No, Brock Pure Harris. IG Brock Dad. Well, no, Brock underscore. No, Brock. Something like that.
Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah.
We gonna find him wherever he is, y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't really go Instagram anyways.
Yeah. Hey, you better, cause they finna TikTok about to be gone.
You right.
TikTok about to be gone. They about to ban that. Man, and with that being said, it brings us to the end of tonight's episode, man. Big thank you for my boy Brock for coming through, man. Most importantly, thank y'all for watching. But what I need y'all to do right now is to like, share, and subscribe. That's right. Like, share, and subscribe. Man, we got a lot more coming, a lot more interviews, a lot more heat, man. So y'all stay tuned and be on the watch out for everything we got going, man. Once again, thanks to my boy Brock for coming through. And this is the Black Sofa Podcast. We out. Peace.